Hey guys, Curly-chan here. This is week 11 of the European LCS Summer Split, and I'm here now with Nick from Gambit Gaming. You just won against Wolves. Can you tell me how the game went from your perspective?
I think that we outpicked them a bit. They gave us Gragas, which is really good champion right now, and in the exchange they only took like their comfort zone champions, which is obviously Orianna for Sauron, and let's say good picks for other lanes, but still we had better pick, then we executed it very good, and pretty much that's all.
How did the matchup against Sauron go for you?
He picked Orianna with heal, I picked Ziggs with heal, so it was not really much of killing potential for both sides. I think I was winning in CS for whole game, sometimes for 10, sometimes for 50 if we were winning, but pretty much it was just farm lane, and the game was won in the team fights.
So going back to the beginning of the split, you obviously had a tough position to replace Alex. Did you feel a lot of pressure back then?
Not really. It was just it's team game. I go, I try to do what should I do, and that's it. I didn't think about it at all like this.
Was it tough for you though playing in the LCS? Because in the beginning it seemed like you played a bit more passive, and then further in the season you started playing more confidently.
The passive thing is a bit tricky, because if you see our winning games, when we won, and there wasn't a lot of them obviously, then I played, let's say, the same as now. But when we were losing, as mid laner, especially if I pick something like Nidali or something, there is not much you can do, because those champions are starting to do something most likely after lane phase. So it could seems like this. Let's say the first game, a lot of people are like, oh, Gambit is 0-10, they lost, NiQ is 0-0-0. Why? He's keep playing passive? That's not like this, but if you see, bottom lane lost super hard. Jungle randomly died and gave Overpow Twisted Fate double buff. The only thing I could do was farming at this time, even if I tried to kill, I think, Eve at Rift Camp, she already had Hex Drinker at 15 minutes, so I couldn't do anything. And it's most likely with... and it was like this with most of the games, I think.
Which was the mid laner that gave you the toughest time so far in the LCS?
Toughest time? I don't know, they are playing quite the same. Let's say XPK is sometimes doing something more aggressive if he can. Froggen is all about lane dominance. Let's say he's just farming, but he doesn't want to kill you. Oh, I think the Kerp is the most aggressive one, you know? He's always trying to do this solo queue stuff, going with Assassin and kill you 11-6. And I think he's the only one who actually won with me one-on-one. But it's kind of tricky, because at the same time he's very often losing in CS to the other mid laners, and even if he kills, he sometimes can transition it into some objectives or something like that.
How was the communication so far in the split in the team? Because you're obviously not Russian. How good is your speaking with the rest of the team?
So my Russian is obviously not perfect, because I'm not native speaker, but it is on this very, very high level in terms of in-game speaking, because the terminology is English. Obviously, you say push, пойдем там, push. No, it's really easy to transition medium level Russian to the game. Obviously, after the game, I not understand everything. Let's say 70% of what they say, but it's no problem, because if I don't know what as one word means, then I can just ask, because almost everyone speaks fluent English.
How about now with Cuban as well in the team? Has anything changed? Does he speak Russian actually?
He doesn't speak Russian at all, but he's top laner, so it's not that much about him. We just speak English, let's say, and if I want to tell something to Genja, because his English is on the lowest level right now, then I just speak to him Russian, the same from the other guys. But if Cuban says something to Russia, not to Russia but to Genja, then he just asks him Genja come or Genja kill, and they understand each other, so it's okay. And generally we speak English in our 4 guys.
So you weren't in the team last split, so you can't comment exactly what went wrong from then to now, but how do you feel the team, why did the team perform on such a low level compared to previous splits?
On the last split, why did they were so bad? They placed 5th. I guess. Yeah, and it was actually quite struggle for them as I watched playoffs versus Copenhagen Wolves. I think almost everything that Alex said in his post is true, so you can just read it there.
What about the problems this split?
It was the same problems, but I think we are trying to fix it and we are on quite good way.
Do you think you can win in the promotion tournament?
Of course I think I can. If I think I couldn't, then I wouldn't be playing right now.
Thank you very much for the interview and best of luck for the rest of the Super Week.
Thank you too.